Hello everyone, Grandmaster VAR AKOBIAN here with 1000 GM, and I'm here with my student Jonathan Macting, and we're going to take a look at the game from round number 5, and this is a game between Justus Williams, and FM Sethuraman. Let's take a look here. E4, C6. So we have the Caro-Kann defense, and now we have the E5, the sharpest line. It's called the short variation. And here, normally they play knight f3. Knight f3, bishop e2 is the one. It's called short variation. But here, c4 played by Justus. This is an older line and not as popular, but still very interesting. e6, knight c3, take on c4, bishop c4, knight d7. And black is very solid, but white has the space. As you can see, Jonathan, the pawn on e5 is quite strong. Knight e2. Knight e7, castles, bishop b3, bishop b3, now developing pieces, bishop g6. Again, black needs a couple of moves. If he can, let's say, get the knight on f5, bishop on e7, quickly castle, then he'll be very comfortable. But he needs to get those moves in first. So queen d2 first, knight d5. I don't know if I like this queen on d2. I think I much rather see a move like knight f4 played here. A little bit more aggression, a little bit more pressure, you know?
Attacking a bishop.
Queen c2 seems a little bit passive. I don't know. Knight d5, knight g3, bishop e7. This is fine. Another option was just to capture the bishop, take back, and this might be a little scary because it looks like you're strengthening opponent's center, but you can play like this too, and then try to castle. This is close to being equal.
Do you castle
and then
f6?
You prepare c5.
C5.
No,
yeah.
you want to try to get c5.
Never play f6 or f3.
You don't play f6 because you got a bishop on b3, Jonathan. Bishop is going to be too strong if you play f6. Okay.
And just be careful with those.
In general, almost never play f6. Okay. So well, you play bishop e7. Now bishop g5. So see, there's no more traking the bishop. Castle, and now h4. I like how aggressive white is playing, going for a direct attack. So perhaps taking that dark square bishop would have been a good choice. So takes h5 now. This pawn it could be very annoying because it may seem like it's not doing much, but it's just controlling the squares. It's just keeping the pieces more passive, and in endgame it's a strong asset too. So you have to be a little bit careful sometimes allowing this. 94 takes. Queen h4. I think here probably just queen is fine on e7. Black should try to seek some counterplay with a4, a5. But h4 now, queen e2. Another option was just to play a4, but he wants to protect the pawns. g3. Yeah, now knight f4 is on top, so white plays g3 to simply prevent that. It's possible that here he should have played the move knight f4 first, while there was an opportunity, okay? So knight f4. Let's say queen takes h5, and looks like white has to play this move. And after f5, there's some interesting and sharp lines with roughly equal chances. But it went here, and now just, of course, g3, stopping this. Queen h3. Okay, you can also go back on e7, but then you're going to be slightly worse. But he goes here, and now rook e1. The concern I have is now somehow, sometimes this queen is going to get trapped. Knight e7, rook d3, bd5, a3, stopping all these knight b4 ideas. Now bishop c2. Here, actually, f4 would be nice already to try to get the big center with f4, but bishop c2. And rook d7. This is a blunder, and this was the moment where there is an opportunity for black to try to play this f5 move and try to open up the position. Takes, knight f6. White is still a little bit better, but it's not as much. But it was absolutely necessary to play this move here. But I didn't do that. I played here. And now f4 comes in. Knight f5, rook f2. So basically the idea is everything is guarded. I'm just going to play rook to h2 next move and simply trap the queen. So yeah, move number 24, rook d7 is a blunder, and it was absolutely necessary to play f6. Takes.
Or f5 or f6.
Or f6, yeah. F5, F5. Take. Actually, yeah, black goes for a desperate attempt to do something, but it's just not gonna work.
Or tries to sack and like do some fancy stuff.
You still have this, and the queen is trapped. See?
Yeah.
Every single square you see is taken except F5. So
and then it's discovery.
Here, and then it's just, what is it, Jonathan?
Discover attack.
Discover check. Take. Basically, attacking now C6 and also F5. And finishing the game with a checkmate. Yeah, really tough loss for Sethuraman. And he was, he actually was doing quite well in the beginning of the tournament. But yeah, this was a tough loss, that definitely a setback to, to get the, to get the IM norm here. So once again, it was just a blunder here. Rook D7. Black already had to realize that, his queen is getting a little bit trapped there, and look for that bailout option with F5. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching this game, and we'll be back with more videos for you from 1000 IM tournament in St. Louis. See you soon.